Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back. There are going to be some changes here. I'm hitting the wrong buttons too. There we go. Now we're all up and running. So yes, definitely something different today. I know I promised I wasn't going to do this. But you know what? I was looking at the numbers yesterday, and of course, one thing we want to do is we want to grow the channel. And every game I've been playing is unpopular. Euro Truck Driver, which I really like, is actually about 10 times more popular than any of the games we've been playing. So we're going to play that. There's going to be a lot of changes on the channel. This is actually a pretty big day for the channel because today's video that comes out at 5 p.m. today, or premieres here at 5 p.m., will be the last video I do. I am done doing videos for YouTube, period. I was going to do one more week of them, and start a week earlier than planned, but as I was thinking about it, I just realized, one, I don't feel like doing any more recording, so we're just switching to live stream. So tomorrow will be our first day as strictly a streaming channel. So starting today or tomorrow, however you want to look at it, our videos here will come out at least 24 hours. My plan right now is 6 p.m. Videos come out on YouTube at 6 p.m. So they're more than 24 hours after on Twitch, because that's part of the I don't remember if it's the partner or the affiliate agreement, but either way, it's good policy just to get rid of, to get going with that. You can't publish your videos on another site until 24 hours after they've appeared on Twitch. So the video on demand of today's stream will come out at 6 p.m. tomorrow, and that's probably the way I'll continue with it unless we change the time of our streams. Also, now I've decided I'm not actually going to end any of our series, but all the series that were super unpopular, that includes Champions Online, DC Universe, Mass Effect, and Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider is actually a lot better than any of the others. Most of those, the viewership is almost non-existent. Tomb Raider at least has some viewers, but those I will play them off and on. What I plan right now is to sort of dedicate Saturday to playing those sort of odd games. Although tomorrow, what we're going to do, tomorrow we will finish up Subnautica. I think we can do one stream and finish up the story. Give a week before YouTube. Oh, on the streams. 24 hours is good enough. Anyways, so we're going to be playing some new games starting, well, today, really, with Euro Truck Driver, or Euro Truck Simulator, which, like I said, I was really surprised that anyone likes it. And then next week will be almost all new games. Now, on Monday, I plan to start a new series of Subnautica, and on Mondays we will switch back and forth between Subnautica and Borderlands 2. Both of those being somewhat more popular, not as popular as I would like, but at least enough that we'll run those two and swap them back and forth on Monday. And then Tuesday through Friday will be all new series. So today we'll be starting out. I have been playing this game for 2 or 3 weeks now. This is my truck. I own this truck. As you see, we got a nice paint job. We got some nice sidewalls. Wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. Growler. Lance? What's going on here?
Growler's going to be your driver. Lance is going to be co-driver.
No. Wait a minute, guys. This is my truck. I'm driving it.
No. You're the owner. It means you sit in the office and you do all the paperwork and money stuff and all that, and Growler drives.
Wait a minute. Lance Starbolt is the starship captain. He should be driving.
No. Lance Starbolt, starship captains don't drive. That's drivers do that, and starship captains sit off to the side and do stuff.
Guys, this is my truck. I'm going to be driving it, not you.
Growler's name is already in the window there, so Growler's driving.
Maybe Growler should ride shotgun.
Oh, wait a minute. You got a shotgun over there? Whoa, that sounds actually sort of...
Growler, there's no shotgun, okay? There's no shotgun. Lance, you are not driving.
Growler's driving.
Fine. All right, fine. So Growler's going to be our driver, I guess. My goal for today is going to be to earn about $45,000. We need $180,000 total in order to upgrade our garage. This is actually not our garage. I don't know why it doesn't show our garage. Our garage is a mess. Hopefully you'll see it at the end of the day. We've got $144,873 in the bank right now. We've got probably at least a half tank of gas. So we should be okay there to do probably a couple of trips. But I'd like to be able to get the garage updated, and then maybe, I'll do some driving. I've been driving just about every day, at least a couple jobs a day. And maybe by the time we play next week, we'll have enough money to buy a second truck. And then it sort of gets into being more of a business simulator as we have employees. So let's see what jobs are available. So right now we are sitting in Newcastle. So anything nearby to this would go great. So we could drive down to Manchester and pick up. That's a nice 24,000. It's carrying ammunition. Ooh, cars. I haven't carried cars before. Well, that's going across into Europe. Glasgow. That's more explosives. At least that's only going to Calais. That's 19,000. I think the best one was this one in Glasgow or... So this one would be okay. I don't really like the idea of carrying ammunition, but what the heck, let's do it. So my control set up here. I am not set up. There we go. Oh, that's right. We're waiting for everything to draw. I'm not using wheel. I do have an old wheel. Hello, Eek. Oh, by the way, sorry guys, I hadn't said hello to you. Hello, Lancer. Hello, Archie. Hello, Eek. Great to have you guys with us. Sorry, I had to get a lot of stuff out of my mouth. Yeah, there's no shotgun when riding shotgun. Sorry. Hello to everybody else that Archie just mentioned. Thank you, Archie, for doing that for me. You got Apple Dabble, Commander Root, Decaf Smurf. Why Decaf? I just want to know why Decaf. And Slow Cool. So nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. And let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's see. Lights. Oh, I started to say, I do own a wheel. My lights were already on. That's weird. I do own a wheel. It's rather an old one, not really set up well for this. The really bad thing is that the foot pedals, they're just sort of little cheapy ones. They don't have really a base or anything, and they just slide all over the place. But I also found that it's a lot easier to just use a game controller here than... I'm not pulling a trailer. Why am I worrying so much about this? I also just found that it was a lot easier to use the game controller. Alright. Now my game controller, what's it called? I think it's a DualShock. It's an older, just about like everything I have, it's older. Caffeinated Smurf is terrifying. Okay. Boy, where's this taking us? Oh, that's right. We got to go out of town for this. Just about everything I have is older. But this is a DualShock Logitech controller. The way I've got this set up, And I did just reverse some of my controls here. So if I seem a little screwball at times, it's probably because I am hitting the wrong button. But I've got the left stick. Whoa! Yeah, thanks for just zipping up there.
It's okay, Growler, just run him over.
Growler, hush, I'm explaining things.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Growler, just drive while you talk.
That's a good idea. So the left stick is my steering, right stick is my acceleration. The little directional pad on the left I'm using for my cruise control. And the 4 buttons under my right thumb are my directional. Whoops. And I didn't mean to turn the headlights on. And both sticks, if I push them, will take me back to my front view. So I've got 4 different directions. That's left and forward, right and forward, all the way looking left, all the way looking right. Yeah, Growler, how about speeding up a little bit?
Well, Growler's a little distracted, what can you say? Growler's listening to you.
Then under my left finger, the top button is my windshield wipers, the bottom button is my left turn signal, the index finger, and on the right side is my high beams on the top and right turn signal on the bottom. So that's my setup, guys, and that's how I'm controlling all of this. Maybe we should slow down just a little bit. Are we okay? We're probably okay. I usually try to stay at least 5 under, because oh yeah, and I should tell you, our garage is in Liverpool. So obviously, if you didn't notice, we're in England. I always, I sort of always wish I got a chance to visit Europe, especially England. I would love to visit Scotland in particular. So I thought it'd be a fun way to have a look around. Obviously, the roads are not, terribly accurate. The map is sort of shrunk, so your travel times, your time in game, the in-game time and real time are not the same. Which is good, because I really don't want to spend, 8 hours doing a single trip. So yeah, that's why we're in England, and I am rather enjoying it. I have been over to Calais, but I have not otherwise gone too much into Europe. I think it would be nice at some point, once we get some real money going, to actually buy a garage over there, and have a garage over in Europe too. Because you can buy multiple garages. So you can have multiple trucks and multiple garages. So you can, get and go to it. You can have a big fleet. And there is like a World of Trucks online. I don't know if you say version, but you can play online. How that differs, I don't know. I'm not playing it. I'm just playing the regular single-player game. Why are you going so slow?
Man, let's get the shotgun.
There's no shotgun. I keep telling you, there's no shotgun. And also, yeah, I'm going to the cargo. We've got to go to, where was it? If I can hit the right button. I think I just hit my parking brake by accident. We have to go to Manchester to pick up our cargo. Did I hit the brakes by accident? I did. There we go. Come on, turn them off. There we go. It's going to be hard for me to keep up with chat, guys, so forgive me if I suck at it today. Because the maps are so compacted, the roads are really, really, really curvy. They would need to name him Jittery. What? Oh, Jittery Smurf. Oh, dear. Alright, what speed are we at? 45. Let's get up to 50. I don't really, even though the speed limit is 60, I don't really like going over 50 because there are these little spots on the highway. Maybe as I get used to it, it'll be better, but there's these little spots on the highway with the speed limit just suddenly, for no apparent reason, will drop to 50. And if you're doing 55 or 60, you're actually going to get a ticket. And the tickets are practically automatic here. I had one the last time I was playing. All I had to do is go around the block to get to where I was delivering my cargo. And light turned yellow just as I was about to enter the intersection. I mean, my bumper was practically on the white line, and I slammed on my brakes, but of course I could not stop before I went over the white line, and there was a cop right behind me, and he gave me a €700 ticket. I think it was euros, yeah. I think all our prices are in euros. Normally I'd be listening to my music as I drive, but obviously we can't do that for copyright reasons. Sorry guys, no music. Distract is definitely unsafe driving, you're right. See, I'm over the center line just looking at the chat for a second. Oh dear.
That's because you keep distracting Growler with all this talk about chat and stuff. How's Growler supposed to drive when you're doing all this funny talking?
Maybe Lance should drive after all.
No, it's okay.
Why is Lance so quiet?
I gave him some knockout drops and stuck him in a sleeper.
What? Stop! Wait a minute. Lance isn't. Where is Lance? Where are you? Oh God, they're invisible. All right, let's go. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, this is my truck. This is a Volvo. We've got a 500 horsepower engine. We've got a 14-speed transmission. This was the only one of the early trucks, only ones that I was allowed to get at the time I got the truck, that came with the GPS. So you see we've got GPS. A lot of the controls on this actually work. So as I turn on my turn signal and stuff, you'll actually see the turn signal switch move. Windshield wipers, same way, you'll see the windshield wiper switch move. I think on this one, the parking brake switch isn't in a position where it's visible from this point of view, so you're not going to see it. But normally if I was... Oh yeah, it is, just in the very bottom left, right next to the telephone controls. I can't believe there are telephone controls right in the dash. It's just something else. These trucks are really pretty amazing. Now I have one switch, I think it would normally be a reset switch or something. It's up above the right hand stick. I've got set to toggle between the different views of the GPS, so I can change that. See, here's our speed going down here. Oh dear. Alright, well, I was going to sneeze, but I was struggling so much trying to hit a mute button. Maybe I should have put a mute button for the mic on the controller. Oh dear. As you can see, our little light indicators work. We've got our lights on. You can see that both on the top right, it shows the driving lights or parking lights, whatever you want to call them, are on. And it shows the headlights are on. And there is a high beam indicator too, as you can see. On the left-hand side, we've got temperature. Something I don't know what it is. I'm thinking it's can speed up. I'm thinking it's oil level or something maybe. And then the bottom indicator is fuel, which we're about 2/3 full. And on the right, I can change that. Darn it! I just hit the wrong button again. I can change that with the button over the left stick. Normally I just keep it on that, but I can change it to display different information. The one on the left I can't change. The one on the right I can. But I like it showing the RPMs and the speed. It's easier for me to read than looking at the speedometer for some reason. Shouldn't be, but it is. Maybe I just need to get used to reading it there. Okay. What? I don't get that, Archie. I missed the reference. I sort of would rather be able to just take jobs right in the city we're in, so we don't have to drive so far to pick up a job. But I really wanted to pick up something with a little bit, more income instead of just getting a $10,000 job. Because for this little, side excursion, we're doubling how much we would make on the job. You know, sadly, we've got to make the drive all the way to Manchester to pick the load up, but what are you going to do? Now, you can upgrade your trucks as you go. Actually, the nice little sidewalls I've got on this one were not in the original purchase. They weren't available at my level, because you get more stuff available as you level up. So I couldn't get them when I first got it. Lancer was getting confused. I'm driving off the road trying to read chat. Sorry. But when I had a little boo-boo, had to take the truck in for repair, so I looked at the upgrades at the same time. Went, oh, they got the sidewalls. I want those. I'm going to spend the money on it. I think it was like $1,500 to get those sidewalls, or 1,500 euros. There is an American version of this. I didn't get it. It's like all set in California and the Southwest. I think they have like a New Mexico expansion, which just didn't thrill me. California's nice and everything, and maybe eventually, maybe when it goes on sale next time, I'll buy it. Because I got this on sale for $5. It's normally $20, I think. Sorry, checking my mirrors. I hate having that little UI mirror in the top left, but the other mirrors are next to impossible to use. But like I said, I really just wanted to be able to drive in Europe. It just seemed like fun. They do have a lot of, even though the roads and the streets all sort of look the same, when you go into the towns, there's sort of backgrounds and stuff. Excuse me. There are backgrounds and stuff that I presume are appropriate to where you are. I mean, I saw buildings when I was in London that looked like buildings I've seen on British TV shows, set in London, like Doctor Who and James Bond and stuff. So I do assume that they're somewhat, maybe not accurate, but they're actually showing us a real townscape in the background when we're visiting these locations. But all in all, the streets you can drive on in these cities are about, four blocks that they've got streets for, and that's it. So it's not hugely fancy. Now here's where it's hard. See that little mirror there, I really want to check. Can I get my view back? There we go. I want to check because I'll show you when I can. There's a little mirror that looks down on the left side of the truck, so you can see if there's traffic next to you. Otherwise, you really can't see them. I mean, I can see stuff coming up behind me, but somebody who's right next to me is really impossible to see. And so that little side mirror lets you look and see. And I have actually hit somebody who was driving along right next to me. It was actually on one of these little intersections just like this that it happened. See that mirror right there, so there's no one next to us. I'm going back to the front view. It's actually not front view, but it's close enough. There we go. Yeah, I hit somebody, of course, did damage to the truck, and you get a fine for being in an accident like that, too. 30, slow down. You learn to keep an eye out for those speed limit signs. I originally, because I'm in the UK, in Europe, I thought, I should be in kilometers per hour. And so I had it set up for that. But then I realized all the signs are in miles per hour. Which seems wrong, but what are you going to do? I have to do a UE up here? Did I miss a turn? Did I miss a turn while I was talking? Or is this just one where I have to do a UE? That was weird. We were rolling backwards, it looked like. Oops. Didn't it show that we were supposed to get off here? But this is Sheffield. I swear it showed we were supposed to get off here. C.W. McCall, yeah. BJ and the Bear, I loved that show when I was a kid. Smokey and the Bandit, not so much. But he wasn't driving a truck either. What was the other one? I actually saw the other one. I don't know if there was an episode on YouTube. It was one I used to watch. The guy's name was Pruitt, but I can't remember the name of the show. I can't believe we got off the wrong exit. I swear it was showing this was our exit. Guys, Pruitt, I can't think of the name of the show. I used to like watching it. And I liked watching BJ and the Bear for the, one season that it lasted. And for those who don't know, my father was a truck driver. I actually, called and chatted with my dad a little bit, sort of excitedly talking about trucks, explaining that I've been playing this game. Yes, I know, a little foolish. My dad's 80 years old. He probably doesn't care too much about hearing me playing a game as a truck driver. Oh, dear. But there's lots of different brands of trucks here. I picked the Volvo because they had a lot better heavy load capacity and a lot better uphill ability than any of the others. I think the Man, there's a couple of them that weren't bad, but this one was the best. I didn't go with the biggest engine, even though I could have gone with a bigger engine. I could have gone with a 540 horsepower, but I figured the fuel consumption on the thing would be horrendous and probably just not worth it at this point. And so far we've done okay. If I'm carrying something over 20 tons, it does definitely... What is going on? Alright, which way do you want me to go? Look at this. Look at what the GPS is telling me. I think the GPS is messed up. The GPS is telling me to go all the way to Manchester and then come back here. So, I don't think I screwed up. I'd have to go back and check the video, but I think there's something going on with our GPS. I hope we can actually get this job. I probably didn't want to get over. We'll see. Growler, what'd you get over for?
You told me to.
No, I didn't. I didn't say nothing, man. You're supposed to be watching the road and the GPS and all that.
The GPS is messed up. What do you want me to do? Drive around in circles for 10 hours? Burn up all your diesel fuel?
Growler, how do you even know the word diesel? For that matter, how do you know how to drive a truck? Do you have a license?
Whoa, what's a license?
Oh, God. Alright. No speeding in front of cops or anything like that, alright? Just stay cool. We're gonna have to get Growler a license. Oh, dear. Yeah, wasn't it you, Eek, who mentioned to me once about older couples buying a truck and then just living on the road, just making that their home and just living in the truck and going from one job to the next? I could see that. A heck of a way to see the world, or to see the country. Stupid GPS. Our GPS is on drugs. Now it's raining. Alright, Growler, stay in your lane until I tell you to get over. Now get over. Oh, Okay. Whew. Well, let's see where we are here. Okay, we're gonna exit off from this to go into Manchester. We might as well have just picked up a different job. We could have done a whole nother job in the time we're taking just to go to Manchester to pick up this one. Oh dear. And we gotta... Dang it. That's something I was talking about there. That used to be... That button used to be my... slow down my... the button to slow down the cruise control. I swapped them. So I realized I really needed to... I couldn't change my view direction while I was trying to steer. So I swapped the buttons. And it works a lot better if I wouldn't keep forgetting and hitting the wrong stupid button. I think we're... Okay, well, you just do what you're doing then, buddy. No, where's... Speed is okay. Sleep. Now this is like a European sleeper cab. When we're stopped, I'll show you the sleeper again. But pretty much almost all of the trucks I looked at have a sleeper. In fact, one of them had bunks, had twin bunks. Oh, for goodness sakes! Why are you going so slow? Too slow for words. There we go. So how are we doing on time? We've been at this for a half hour. We haven't even gotten to our job yet. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's not do this again. When we get to... At least Calais should be a good location for getting a high value job. So that's a bonus. Once we get to Calais, we'll probably be able to pick up another 20-something thousand... Oh dear. Growler. Stop yawning.
Growler's tired. You've been driving for hours and hours now.
It's been 30 minutes.
No, not on the game clock, it's not. Growler needs a nap.
Fine. Well, we will get you a nap. Alright, let's look here. Yes, indeed, you do have to take your rest breaks. So if we turn right at the first intersection, there's a place to sleep there. I don't know if we can get let's get the job first. And then hopefully we'll have enough time to take your sleep break and do that. Okay. I don't know what the speed limit is. 50, okay. Okay, so we pick up the job, then we hit the hotel. Motel. No. Look at all the hay. There's a nice variety of scenery. That's for sure. Now, when you visit a city for the first time, you do open that up on your map. And there are jobs bureaus. I'm not sure if the jobs bureaus are just for hiring drivers or if they also help with getting jobs. Because it seems like once I open the job bureau up, then I start getting work from that town. Okay, I'm going to look at this real quick here. Okay, this is a roundabout coming up. Okay, cool. Thought it was. Wanted to be sure. I do tend to look at the... Yeah, we're going to be taking the Channel, I believe. We'll be taking a ferry or we'll be taking the Channel. One of the two. But yeah, there's a lot of... It seems like there's a lot of explosives and munitions that go back and forth between the UK and Calais. So we are taking ammunition to Calais, and hopefully we can pick up some ammunition or some explosives. You go ahead and go first. so we don't bump upside. Oh, now you're gonna stop. Thank you. That was wonderful of you. I'm turning right here, right? Yeah, right. Here's the place we're going, right up here. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up another one of these $26,000, $26,000 loads, euro loads, whatever, when we get to Calais and come back to the UK. And if we can do a couple back and forth like that, we can make our money. Okay, I think we missed our job. Darn it, it took us too long to get here to pick the job up. Darn it. Either that or the stupid GPS took us to the wrong place. I don't know. Well, we can't afford to mess around anymore, so we'll take this one. Let's go pick it up. Okay, so... Now, generally, I don't mess around with dropping off the trailers because it just takes forever. And it's nice you get a bonus in experience points, but it's not big enough that I want to spend 20 minutes trying to maneuver a trailer into a parking spot. But you do have to pick them up, and fortunately, without the trailer, it's not a problem backing up. I drove, when I worked, I drove... well, it's basically a utility van, is what it was. Here, we'll go out to the other view here. So you can see we're backed up under it, and then when I hit the load button, and you can see it actually, manually raises the feet there, and then the lights come on. So we're all lit up, our cables are hooked up. You can see our truck, which is wonderful. I hadn't realized the letters on the roof lit up. Okay, yes, stop with the backup noise. But yeah, you can see our sleeper. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bunk up there or just storage. I don't think it's a bunk. I don't think there's enough room. But you see we got some storage. Looks like there's a couple of drawers up there. You can see there's a little light there, and there's more lights. We got a sunroof, for goodness sakes. And that's our sleeper there. It's nice that it's sort of inclined on one end. I like that. I wonder if behind my seat, and we can't see, but I wonder if behind my seat, if there's like a spot where you can mount a TV, so you could sit that end up and sit and watch television or something. But yeah, you can see our little area here. We've got all sorts of stuff. We got like a cigarette lighter and all that stuff in the center, facing the passenger, or the co-driver. Actually, it's not a passenger. Then you can see we got multimedia controls, or cruise control, and phone controls in the steering wheel. And I don't know what all the controls. That must be mirror and window controls on the door. And then of course we got our phone. I don't know what is below that. Oh, it's heat. It's heat because there's an air conditioning button there. And then I think that's our media player right up there. All right, let's go. All right, next stop. Wait a minute. Where is it telling us to go? Oh, we got to go out that direction. Okay, we better turn left and go back that direction. To, I guess it really doesn't matter. Left would be easier anyways. Yes, I know you're tired, Growler. Just chill. With the trailer, you do need to be cautious. Like right there, not hitting the fence. I think I bumped the curb a little bit there. Maybe. Not sure. Okay. So this is not a tanker. We're actually hauling an empty tank that's supposed to be stood up somewhere. Yeah, I hit the curb there. Okay, this is our turn. Hopefully we have enough time on this job to get the sleep in. I can't believe we missed our our 26,000. It's going to be really hard to hit our target today, the way things are going. Yeah, Growler, I know you're tired. Quit the yawning. Don't you know that stuff is contagious?
Growler's just a little sleepy here. Growler just drive into this building.
No! Where on earth is my parking spot? In the back? Yeah, there we go. It's in the back. Oh, this sucks. Okay, note to self, do the sleep without the trailer. It's going to be interesting getting out of here. Alright. Let's turn our lights off. Turn our windshield wipers off. Turn the engine off. And we'll get some sleep. This could get scary. Our Lance and Growler... Maybe Lance has to sit in the chair when Growler's up. I don't know. Okay, well at least the rain stopped and sun's shiny out. Alright. Let's see. Come on. Give me forward motion here. We try not to jackknife our trailer. We did it. Okay, yes, I'm not stopping the engine because we're at our destination. Whoop, 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 a little too sharp, Growler.
Growler's still waking up. He hasn't had his morning beer yet.
No beer when we're driving. Turn that off, thank you very much. Turn left out of here? Okay. Alright. Let's go. Turn signal, Growler. Thank you. I'd swear it had us going the other way, but maybe I'm just looking at the map wrong. I don't know. Okay. Actually, I want to look real quick here. Alright, so we are hauling... We've got 11 hours to finish this job. No problem. Got to be there before 2:23 Saturday afternoon. And I think it is... It's still Friday, so we got plenty of time. We are going to Trudeau in Felixstowe. And, okay, it's a 12-ton load. That's what I want to see. It's the weight of our load. So we shouldn't have any problem with the 12-ton load. It won't even slow us down going uphill, I don't think. We're okay up to, Lance hogs the covers, okay. We're okay up to, about 20 tons, I think. Over 20 tons, the truck, it has to work for it. It's still able to do it, but it has to work for it. Some of the trucks, before I got my own truck, some of the trucks I was hauling heavy loads with were horrible. I had one, I was coming back from, I was delivering from Calais, to someplace in the UK, and the truck was so wimpy compared to the load we were carrying that when you get off the I think it was on a ferry, not on the channel, but when you come up out of the ferry yard, there's a big ramp you have to come up to get to the street level, and let me in, please. Thank you. The truck couldn't make it. I had to back down the ramp because there's a stop. You've got to stop at the top. You know, when you're still on the hill. And I had to back down the ramp and then sort of get a run up and then just hope I made it into traffic without an accident. Oh. Alright, let's get on over into the center lane. Good job, Growler. Good job. Alright, now let's plan our trip. Okay, we don't need any rest. We just did that. So there's no stops. When this ends, we'll get off going right. So we're probably going to want in the right-hand lane. And then we'll take this across Sheffield the way we came. Let me get back on here for just a little while. And then we take that all the way down. Yeah, we're going to Felixstowe. We're not going to Calais. I'd rather go to Calais, dang it. But, okay. Alright. I know what I'm doing. Yes, but Growler doesn't.
Hey, Growler knows exactly what he's doing. Just stay between these little white lines and only run them off the road if they get really right close next to you.
No, you don't run them off the road at all, Growler. Just stay in your lane. Actually, I think you want in the right-hand lane, Growler. Go ahead and move over.
Growler do this, Growler do that. Growler's tired of these backseat drivers.
Okay. What are we doing on time? Sheesh. Sheesh! I had hoped to have one job under our belt by now, and now here it is. We lost the high value cargo, and we just wasted that whole time. So, important note to self, just take something in the town you're in, like I've been doing, instead of driving off to these weird locations to get the high value cargoes. Though, moving, driving over to some place like Calais or something where these high value cargoes come from is probably a good plan. Hopefully we'll find something good in Felixstowe. I'll bet you we'll find something going over into Europe. Maybe we should go over into Europe and then get Growler really confused when he has to drive on the right side of the road instead of the left side of the road.
Right side, left side. Growler doesn't care. But Growler thinks his truck really should have guns on it.
No, this is not Mad Max, okay? We do not run people off the road. We do not have guns on our truck. We just drive nice and polite and quiet like. We're already almost to our exit here. That's good. Looks like we could have taken either lane. It wouldn't have mattered. I bet these lanes are going to merge. We got this guy right next to us, and I'm trying to brake with the wrong key. I'm pulling back on the steering column, trying to get it to slow down. Well, that's not going to work. I really would rather be in this left-hand lane, but I think we're going to be stuck. So the right-hand lane has to merge into traffic. Ugh. And I can't even see if we're clear. We're clear. Okay, go. Alright. Well, at least it stuck us in the middle lane. That's nice. So, we're going to make, what was this one? 12,000 or something like that. If we finish this one with no problem, we can probably get one, maybe two more loads in before we're out of time for today. Because we do need to wrap up before the premiere at 5. Probably get two more loads in, easily. if we can pick up a nice $20,000 load on one of those, then we can reach our goal today. So let's keep our fingers crossed for picking up a high-value load. Seems like for a while I was getting a lot of them. You know, I had like 3 $20,000 plus loads in a row. 2 of them hauling explosives, which I really wish I had a beacon. Actually, I'm over level 12 now. I bet you I could buy a beacon. I could upgrade the truck and get a beacon. That's a good question. I'm going to look and see if I can buy a beacon. But if we can get one $20,000 load and then get one more load that's just, you know, 15 or something, we can hit our goal. Might not have time to get back to the shop, so you guys might have to wait to see the upgrade, because I don't know whether it visually upgrades the shop or not. Hopefully we'll have enough to make that money and get back to the shop, and then we'll pay for the upgrade on the shop, or on the garage, I should say. And then over the next week I'll work on making enough money to buy us a new truck. So then I've got to make about $100,000 more, or 100,000 euros more in order to... oh my goodness. What on earth just happened? I went the wrong way. Oh my god. I'm talking to you guys instead of paying attention. Growler, what are you doing? I wonder what happened if I just drove over the median. I don't think I can. Oh dear. Alright, now we're going the wrong direction. Darn it. Oh, we got a tunnel up here. Ugh. Alright. I am a total screw up today, and we got no place to turn around. Okay. Oh no, it's giving us an alternate route. Oh, excellent. We were going to go up on this highway. Now we can go on this highway. Okay, that's right. I forgot it will update your route. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're just on a different route now. This route probably isn't much worse than the one we would have been on. Growler, turn signal goes on before you change lanes. Whatever. I'm just happy we were still going in the same general direction. Yep, I missed my turn. Thanks, Archie. Oh, sorry, man. Unfortunately, you know, with the lag on the video, and I don't have a delay built in. I probably should turn one on next week, because I'm going to be doing some Gasp PvP games. So I probably should turn a delay on. I doubt anyone is going to really try to snipe a small channel like mine, but just for again, just getting into good habits, it's probably a good idea. But right now I do not have any sort of delay on, but just the lag in you know, the system sending the video to Twitch, and then Twitch relaying it back out to you guys. You're at least a couple of seconds behind me, depending on, you know, the overall lag. So by the time you guys tell me anything, it's probably too late. Oh dear. At least as far as this game goes. So what music would you guys be listening to? You know, I got to figure out the I got to figure out how to do the polls. Because like some days, you know, I might want to let you guys decide what game I play. But what music would you guys listen to if you were me right now? I don't even have Minecraft, even if I wanted to play it. I am definitely, probably the best games for me to play on the channel to get views would be that I own would be Ark or No Man's Sky. But I am just so sick of survival games right now. That I'm just not. And I'm not interested in Minecraft anyways. So if I were, I could set up my own server and do it. No music choices? You guys don't have any choices of music? So I need to adjust my playlist right now. But one of my favorites is Eddie Rabbit when I'm playing this. I don't normally listen to country music of any sort, but it's a good driving song. I should get Convoy on my playlist though. That would be a good one to have on my playlist. But yeah, driving my life away, and I love the rainy nights. Those, to me, those are good driving songs. But I also have Champion on there, and Cage the Elephant. That's why I have on there right now. Champion, Cage the Elephant, and Eddie Rabbit. Yeah, what a mixture, huh? I have a fondness for ballad type songs. Songs that have sort of a little story to them. Okay. Casey and the Sunshine Band. I remember the band, but I don't remember what songs they played. This is one of the things, especially when I was young, I really didn't pay attention a lot to bands. I didn't pay attention to music much when I was a kid at all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shoot, there's our exit. Okay. Can you let me in, car? Thank you so much. At least I didn't miss the exit this time. I had just looked on the GPS to see if we were getting close to an exit, and no. And then I'm looking over to see what you guys are saying, and all of a sudden the exit shows up. Oh dear. Get Down Tonight. Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be very fun to listen to. I wish they weren't so stuck up about music. It would be fun. It would be fun to be able to play some music. And I know some people do. They play regular music on their channel. And I think they just don't care about their they don't care about their videos. Okay. So they can exit and be going right. They just don't care about their videos. They're just doing the stream. And the stream, nothing happens on the stream. It's just the videos that'll get sniped for it. But since I want to put the videos up on YouTube, I can't afford to do any of that. Growler, you still awake?
Growler's had a snap. Growler's all good to go and everything. When does Growler get to shoot something? Or use an axe?
Not today. I suppose Lance gets to try out his repulsion gun tomorrow.
does Lance get a gun and not Growler?
Because Lance is going to be playing Subnautica. If you'd like to play Subnautica, I do plan to start up a whole new series of Subnautica after this one is finished. We can do it with Growler this time. I think that's a wonderful idea. Of course, that'll mean that there's no active series with Lance Starbolt. Wait a minute. I don't like this so much. Though I suppose we got 3 other new series coming up besides this one. It's always possible Lance could be in one of those. In fact, one of them I can think of would be good for Lance. He could be a captain again. Yes! Lance Starship? I got a little confused, that's all. Oh dear. Lance Starbolt, you know, you want to play Champion. Yeah, he does want to play Champions. Unfortunately, nobody wants to watch Champions, but like you and one other person, Archie, I'm sorry. The view numbers, I was checking the view numbers last night, which is it's getting dark. During the, busy period of the evening. And like, Ark had 2,700 people watching Ark. And Euro Truck Simulator, we're playing right now, had 1,100 people watching the game. And Champions Online had 6. Even Borderlands 2 was better. They had like 180 people watching Borderlands 2. But only 6 people watching Champions. So I know we have a few people on the channel who like watching Champions, and it's always on YouTube. It's always been popular. At least it's been one of my more popular games. But with such a low viewership here, I can't afford to run it as a weekly series. So we will still play it from time to time, but it's not going to be a weekly anymore. Same goes for DCU. I think DCU had a few more viewers, but it was still like maybe a dozen. And Mass Effect was also like half a dozen people watching it. Do I not want to get over? Let's check the map again. No, I don't. We're going to exit very shortly here. Stay where we are. Was that a stream here on Twitch, or was that your video on YouTube that you had so many views on? Yeah, that's better than anything I put out except for my City of Heroes videos. That, like, my first City of Heroes video is I don't know, a couple of thousand views, something like that. People just love it. They keep going back. And I've got one really awful Ark video, Scorched Earth Ark video, that people keep going back and watching. I have no clue why. I suppose if I do an Ark series again, I'll probably do Scorched Earth just because people seem to want to watch it. I will probably play Ark again when the next update comes out. When the next DLC comes out, I mean. But not until then. Okay, we'll stay on this until our exit at Felixstowe. Alright. Hey, Skyland, how's it going? No, I'm still... We're just sort of coasting downhill. There's the first exit we need to pass. Yeah, I don't know how many views my my older champ, because the views build up on stuff. But my Champions videos, usually in the week they come out, they're getting 20 or 30 views, and that's all. So maybe I should ask you for advice on tags. Maybe I'm just not putting good tags in. I've tried changing my tags on videos several times, and it does seem to help a little bit if I get the right tags in, but I don't know. Ever since they changed things at the beginning of the year, the YouTube channel's been dead. I mean, there's been no growth to it. It's been the same viewers. And I think, you know, the people who actually sit and watch the videos, you know, there's maybe half a dozen people that regularly watch my videos on YouTube. So I don't want to abandon those half dozen people, which is why, of course, I'm still publishing to YouTube. You know, we'll publish the video on demand from these live streams to YouTube. But I just don't see if there's any chance to ever grow a channel there anymore. I think you got to be a lot more interesting than me to break into YouTube now. And it seems like a lot of the gaming community has moved over here anyways.
Everyone's passing us.
Yeah, well, we are doing 10 under the speed limit, which is exactly how I like it, Growler.
Growler wants to go faster.
No.
Growler wants to go faster.
No! You stay at 50. When you hit one of those 50 zones, you won't get a ticket. I don't want to pay tickets, thank you very much. Actually, UK Granny Gamer, I was talking to her about this game, I don't know, a week or so ago. On one of her streams, I was chatting with her. Yeah, I think it was the day we did World of Warcraft, because she was playing World of Warcraft too, and I was chatting with her. After our stream, I went and watched her. Alright, let me make sure this is really where we want to get over. Okay, it is. Yeah, she's saying you get 3 tickets in the UK. If you get 3 tickets, you lose your license. That is a steep fine. Yeah, Minecraft is pretty popular. Oh. But I don't know, Minecraft just never interested me. Never interested me at all. I mean, I could always, you know, go and just play the, you know, top 5 most popular games and, you know, get more views. But I want to play stuff I actually enjoy playing. It's no good if I'm playing stuff that I just dislike. Though I wouldn't mind, if I could afford it, I wouldn't mind buying Overwatch and trying that out. It sort of looks like fun. I've watched several Overwatch videos. And it doesn't really thrill me watching it. Maybe it would if I was actually playing the game. But it does sort of look fun to play. Overwatch always sort of made me sad, you know, because originally it was going to be a City of Heroes-like game. It was going to be an MMO. And then they decided to go and make it a MOBA instead. I don't know if you guys read the article. I saw an article lately that the esports are really sort of, they're being taken over by the big sporting groups. The sporting teams are being bought out. Like some of the major like sports teams. I can't remember if it was football teams or basketball teams or what, but some of the major league sports teams now own esports teams too. So they're getting into more, regimented competitions and everything because, well, they're realizing there's money to be made doing it. All right, finally, it's only 3:15 my time, real time that is, and we're finally about to finish our first delivery. Oh, jeez. Oh, I really screwed the pooch today, didn't I? So I like this view to the left and ahead when I'm doing this. Am I going straight through? Yes, I am. Because, hey, you're in a big rush there. Now you had to wait for me. I like it at those roundabouts because you can see the people coming around the roundabout a little bit easier. Okay, up here on the left. Go ahead and swing out a bit, make it easier to make the turn. Well, at least we don't have to go way into the backyard somewhere. It's right up here in front. If we weren't so far behind schedule, I might actually park this one, but we are too far behind schedule. Okay, 274 miles, 15 hours, 22 minutes. That includes our rest break. We burned 47.9 gallons of fuel. We gained 551 experience points. We're getting closer to level 13, and we earned 12,247 euros. Not too bad. Alright, let's see what we can pick up. I was checking out a series set in the UK called Can't Pay Will Take It Away. What? Oh, weird. That sounds actually absolutely just depressing. Oh, no. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to go back to sorting this by origin. Origin down. No, I want origin up. Origin up. Okay. So we are at Felixton. Let's see, that should be right around here. Dover, Edinburgh, Felixton. Okay. 7, there's a 14 right here going to Bremen. Oh my goodness. I have never been to Germany yet. Most of this map is the UK and Germany. So eventually we're going to end up having to go to Germany, but... Okay, this is our best one so far. It's a digger. Also going to Germany. Oh, Paris. Looks like we're going to Paris, folks. What's this? Star. What does the star mean? High value car. Oh, that's why it's so much. As I've got the max skill level at high value cargo, which means we get a nice big bonus for doing high value cargoes. Okay, where is it going from? Okay, we're going to tree eat. So we're going to turn left and then just follow that all the way. Okay. How's Growler on sleep? Growler's fine. You got 4 hours, Growler. Almost 5 hours. But we are definitely going to need to take a rest break. Probably once we get across the channel. Alright, you two, what are you waiting on? Okay, you're going, so I know I can go. Did that say go this way? It does say go this way. Okay. Oh, am I going to hit traffic? No, I'm not. Okay. I thought we were going straight through that one. Nope. Alright. Growler. Growler. Stay off the sidewalk, man. 37. No, we're way over the speed limit. Slow down. Slow down. I got a stop sign anyways. I tell you, these trucks, when you are not calling cargo, boy, do they move. It is very easy to violate the speed limits driving these trucks with no cargo. Paris, France. Sadly, we're probably going to arrive there during the day because we're going to have to sleep tonight. It's about 9 p.m. Probably be midnight or so by the time we get over there. We will have to watch our sleep time carefully. Last one I did before the stream today, I overestimated how far we could get before we needed to sleep, and I was just pulling into the rest stop, and got a ticket because we had run over. It's like, darn it, I almost made it. Almost made it. Alright. Nothing else. I'll bet we pick up a nice cargo in Paris. Okay, there's our job. Let's just make sure he does anything better. Nope, that's it. Our job to Paris is the best one. GPS. I wonder what the GPS... Oh, I wonder if this means GPS... They're tracking it? Tracking our driving? I don't know. Alright. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. Wow, those are some bigger... That's not our truck, though. That's not our load, I mean. We're on the other one. We're just doing forklifts. I was going to say, I thought it was just forklifts we were moving. Okay. Beep, beep. Don't back up too far, Growler.
Alright. Router's all ready to go. Get this trailer hooked up.
Okay. Let's take a look at Growler's stats first. Okay, he's got 4 hours and 40 minutes. Let's take a look at the map. Oops. Take a look at the map. Okay, so how far can we get? I think we could probably make it to this rest stop here with no problem. I'm thinking that'd only be about 2 hours. These might be stretching it, but this rest stop should be no problem. So we'll aim for this rest stop. Alright, off we go. Our second load of the day. It's 321. That's probably going to be the last load we can do today. It'd be nice, you know, it'd be nice if we could do another one. I just don't see us being able to do another one. Not since we're going all the way to Paris with this one. Figures, just in time for traffic. Growler, why didn't you pull out so they had to stop for you? Oh, it's just 2 cars. We're fine. Watch the barrier. There we go. We're good. Okay. So we got a fairly light load, but it's high value. We should be getting a bonus for distance, so that's why we're getting so much money for this. Just going all the way to Paris with a high value cargo. I've gotten better bonuses in the past, though, so it's sort of sad. I guess we are not allowed to go that way. Oh my goodness, look at all the traffic. Let's go. Make those guys stop and wait for us. Okay. Assuming they don't just hit us. I've had that sort of thing happen before. Okay. I don't know if we're clearing up, but we're going. I think if there's anyone coming, they'll stop for us. Some of that stupid camper. Oh my goodness. Oh, later, Lancer. Sorry I missed him. Alright. Okay. Not going to be far, and then we'll be turning left. So yeah, tomorrow we'll play Subnautica. We should be able to just finish up Series 8 tomorrow. I've got everything ready for us to go all the way down into the lava zone. Then all we have left after that is to get the rocket built. And Lance Starbolt can leave that horrible planet. Yes, Lance, then you can finally leave. And Growler can do the next one.
Hey!
Possibly.
Hey! Growler's a big star. You can't force him to do that stuff.
Growler, I think you just about ran someone off the road back there. Why don't you pay attention to your driving? I'm stepping into the lava zone. Oh, I don't want this spot. There we go. Well, I thought the exit was closer than it was. It was still pretty close. What's with all the lanes turning into exit lanes? Boy, these lanes with the barriers on either side when you're driving one of these trucks is just terrifying. Sort of feel like, you know, 1 inch out of place and you're going to be scraping the side of your truck on something. I ran over a traffic cone one time. Did like $400 worth of damage to the truck too. It ticked me off. It was right after I changed the buttons around, and I was hitting the wrong buttons and trying to figure things out. And swerved a little bit to the left and bump, I run a traffic cone. Let's see. Alright, growler. So 3 hours and 22 minutes. We're going to have to take a rest stop in this no matter what we do, so I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but... See, it looks like this is a 6-hour drive, and they gave us 20 hours to do it in, so... Plenty of time for our rest stop. Okay, I think I want to get over here. Do I need fuel while I'm here? Yeah, let's get fuel too. I'll take the outside here. Okay. This is going to be about 1,000 euros worth of fuel. The gold earring works for all kinds of driving. What? Why does he need a gold earring? 1,100 euros. Oh my goodness. Why am I not getting the prompt? We're in the spot. There we go. Lights out. We got everything turned off. Boy, we got some bright lights here, though. How are we supposed to sleep with all these bright lights? That was a gas station. I got gas. Or diesel. However you want to look at it. Alright, let's see. It's 7-something in the morning. I think we can do without the headlights. Yeah, now we're getting some sleep. This growler only had about 4 hours left on his sleep. There we go. All right. Can I see in my mirror? There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you move your, in my case, my mouse all the way to the right, it'll look out bad. I think I will turn my lights on. It's a bit dim here. Oops. What was K? I don't know what I just hit. I hit K by accident instead of L. Wow, look at the water there. Lake here. Okay, let's get over in the center lane. Or no, did I want to stay in that right-hand lane? I guess I do, because we are exiting there, aren't we? Okay. Growler, would you change lanes for? Yeah, there are way stations somewhere. I have yet to run into one in the game. But sleep is a necessity. You gotta do that a lot. Pretty much, you gotta sleep once per job. You run a really short ones, you can do without, but I run longer ones because I get a bonus for doing it. I get like a 5% bonus for doing a job over like 150 miles, and a 10% bonus if it's over 200 miles. If I remember right, that's the way it is. Growler, road, stay on. Let's look at our next leg here. Alright, we're just going to this next exit and then going down there. So we are going to go to Dover very briefly. Okay. Is this the channel? Yeah, we're taking the channel, guys. We could take the ferry, but we're taking the channel. The channel is sort of weird. You'll see when we get there. I sort of like the ferries better myself. The channel's probably faster, which will be good for us. Hopefully cheaper. Okay. Nice thing after today, we won't have any deadlines to finish the stream. So I can stream for my usual 2 hours, or I could stream for 4 hours if I want. Because we won't have any videos premiering that we need to worry about. Growler, why did you wait till the last minute to change lanes?
Rather like the middle lane better. Faster. And all those idiots in the left-hand lane.
Yeah, apparently we had one idiot in the center lane, too.
I didn't see him.
Oh, wrong button. Lance starboard sign.
Shut up, Lance.
Okay. We're going to follow the GPS on this view for now. Oh, check this out. This is pretty cool. Oh. Just stay in the lane. Stay in the lane. Okay. Oh, it's a little lake down there. Or a river? Oh, it's a river. That's what it is. It's a river. Generally, on this view, I can sort of keep in the lane, because you can see forward. On this view, it's a bit easier. But the side views, you know, trying to look at the side views when you're moving is just terrible. And since that's the only way to look at that one side mirror there, see, I'm all over the place. We need to change lanes. Oh, fortunately, Growler already scared the heck out of that guy. So we were able to change lanes with no problem, because he was falling way back to get away from Growler.
Growler's an excellent driver. Doesn't know what y'all are complaining about.
These rest stops are a little bit nicer. There's more room. It's not, you don't have to, it's not like not so tight of a parking area. Though I do prefer the United States method better. We've got a long acceleration lane, so you can get up to speed and then just merge into traffic, rather than having to stop and wait for a hopeful break in traffic at some point. Did our GPS change views as we came up on our exit, or was I just imagining things? No, I guess it didn't. Or not came up on our exit, but came up on that last exit. Oh, so close to the guardrails. Watching our trailer there. I think we're going left. Looks like it's clear. Don't hit the guardrail. Don't hit the guardrail. We didn't hit the guardrail. Phew. And I think in a few minutes we're going to have to deal with switching to driving on the other side of the road. This is not going to be fun. Growler has been confused enough driving as it is, let alone switching sides. Zipper merges or what? Ugh. Trying to read your chat and I'm all over the place. What's a zipper merge? The acceleration lane like I was talking about? I'm gonna look at the map. Where the heck are we? Okay, that's where we are. Coming up to the train station. Whew. I think we're only halfway through this. We still have to drive across France. It's a right turn coming up. Thankfully, no oncoming traffic, so we don't have to wait. There we go. Phew. Tight turn for us. Okay. No entry. No entry. Entry. Okay, here we go. There's our train on the left. Fortunately, it doesn't make us actually line up. Okay, so Folkestone to Calais, 35 minutes, only 300 euros. Alright, first, I'm going to go to map. Second, I'm going to put some water in my glass. I've had the water glass sitting here the whole time, and there's no water in it. Okay, Rawler. Right side of the road. Stay on the right. Remember, right, there are actually signs reminding you, when at least on the ferries, there are signs reminding you when you get off the ferries. A lot of times it's good. You see over here on Lily, you see this right here? It's good to take little detours when you can to hit those little spots. What's that? I don't know what that is. Let's find out. Nope. Oh, it's a toll gate. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, we're going to have to pay a toll. There's a toll gate right here. Bugger. Well, we're pretty much taking this all the way to France, though. 2 toll gates. One getting on, one getting off, and then we're just going around here, and it's going to be on the right after the second roundabout. That's a big roundabout there. Look at that one. So I guess we're more than halfway. This doesn't look like it's all that far. Oh yeah, I wanted to look and see, is there anything? Yeah, there is. We should get this while we're here. So we probably just drive past our target and then turn left here, and then we can turn right and come back to it. So that's the plan. We're nicely lined up on the train. Take a nice screen cap of us sitting on the train. Alright. Let's get off from this thing. Alright, we're clear. The toll gate? I don't know. They could be, but we'd be taking such a long side trip. I'm not sure it would be really worth bothering with. Now, if we were carrying a heavy load, this hill would be interesting. I don't think our truck could have any problem with it because it's got that 500 horsepower engine. Whoops, stopped a little too soon. But it would definitely be something. I think we're, oops, wrong button. Come on. Now, of course, if you're driving for somebody else, not for your own company, then they'll cover the cost of the tolls. But since we're our own business here, we have to pay our own tolls, and our own gas, and our own repairs, and all that good stuff. So what are we up to anyways? We're up to 155,000 in the bank. We need 180,000. To upgrade the what you call it. So we still need to earn 30,000 to do that. So we need one more good load, and I don't think we're going to be able to get that in today. I just don't think it's going to be possible. So it'll probably happen off camera. I'm sorry, but you guys will have to see it next week when we play this again. I do sort of have a schedule for what I plan to play every day, but I have no intention of sticking to it. It's the general idea of what I want to do, but I'm sort of planning to play what I want to play. Now, hopefully, at least for the next week, I'm sure I'm going to want to play everything that I've got planned. But in future weeks, I might go, I don't feel like playing this today, or I might go, what do you guys want to play, or whatever. Doing a good job staying on the right, Growler.
Growler knows what he's doing. You're the one who doesn't know what he's doing.
I know exactly what I do.
Oh, if you know what we're doing, why did we waste so much time on that first drive? We could have made the money and upgraded the garage, but no, you were wasting time.
Growler. Excuse me. Growler, no smoking in the truck.
Growler likes your cigars.
Yeah, well, fine. You enjoy your cigars, just no smoking in the truck. Now the speeds are in kilometers per hour, so I cannot pay any attention to the signs. Fortunately, our GPS does tell us how fast we're supposed to be going. And this is a 56 zone. Which means I think we can safely do 50. Yeah, I remember my dad talking about the toll gates, because he didn't own his own truck. He just drove for other companies. And, they complain about him taking tollways sometimes. So why didn't you take a different route? I can spend 4 hours going the alternate route, or I could just spend an hour and a half taking the tollway. You want it there on time or not? Alright, looks like we have to take this lane over here. One of these two lanes. Let's take this one. Oh god, we're going too fast. Growler, did you bring change?
What?
Keep the ticket. What am I going to do with the ticket? It's not as if, what do I have to print it off on my printer or something? That would be sort of funny if you had to print it off and then barcode read it. That would be a little too much realism. Alright. Let's get back up to speed. Yeah, it's funny, the signs and everything in Europe are a lot more like the US. Like the sign we just passed, all the food stops and stuff. There's nothing like that in the UK, but you get over here and the roads seem a lot more like American roads. Eco fuel. Tax purposes? What about tax purposes? Oh, goodness. Not that far. Growler, stay on the road. Growler's hungry. Well, I'm hungry too. Just stay on the road. Somebody's car alarm is going off outside. Have you heard the horn? That's not in the game. Oh no, the reason they're telling you to keep the ticket is because you have to present the ticket at the other end to show where you entered the highway. The highway department doesn't care if you pay your taxes or what you do with your taxes. I guess they care if you pay your taxes. They don't care if you get your write-off for the toll. No, I just thought it was hilarious that they actually had that in the game. It's like, what ticket? What am I supposed to keep? You know, how on earth would I? Is there a button throw away toll road ticket? Is this an option in the game where you can throw it away just so you can spend more money on your toll? If you lose your ticket, they just charge you the maximum amount from one end of the toll gate to the other. Believe me, I spent enough time on the toll road here. I've got probably hundreds of hours on the toll road. Something. Sadly, I can't read French, so I had no idea what that sign said. I know it's a rest stop, but I still don't know what the sign said. I'm sitting in just the right position where I'm accidentally hitting my left turn button on the keyboard drawer. I need to adjust a little bit. I'm slouching down a little bit more than normal. Alright, we have reached the other end. Come on. 42 euros, well that's not bad. I mean, I would have choked and puked if that were my job, but I was driving a van, not a semi. The semis I know paid a lot more. Which I suppose makes sense. I think, you know, they base the cost on the fact that the semis make, you know, do a lot more wear and tear on the highway. Fuel is fine. That's to the left of the speedometer. That's the bottom bar. You can see we're almost full. The fuel tank carries enough fuel for about three jobs. So we are good to go for a while. Feels more like home, except for being on the right side of the vehicle here. A little bit faster than I like. There we go. Okay, all we're doing, we're driving around Paris right now. Once we get around the other side, we'll enter the city. And we can deliver our load. What a load! That we must be passing underneath the airport. I was driving along. I can't remember what city I was next to in the UK. I hadn't really expected an airport, but all of a sudden a 747 goes over, not very high, over the highway. This game has some pretty... Stop for a croissant. Sounds like, well, we're going to be in Paris, you know. Maybe we'll stop and see the sights. I imagine Growler in Paris would be extremely entertaining. And I'm really hungry too. I've not had my lunch yet today, so I'm starving. I just was not hungry. I was not hungry. Really, I should be eating lunch about the time that we're streaming. So I either have to do it ahead of time or afterwards. Yeah, I'm on the right exit. Okay. $90. I really would not want to do 90 up that ramp. Wait. Anything that way? No, I think we're good. Oh, this is that big roundabout. I like this roundabout. Look at that. That's pretty. Look at all the trees. I mean, that line of trees over to our left. Oops. See him over there? Yeah, you can get like extra lights and grill guards and all sorts of stuff for these trucks. All sorts of upgrades you can buy. Maybe we'll take a look at the upgrade shop real quick before... nothing? Nobody coming? Before we sign off for the day. It's this way, right? Oh, God, no, it's not this way. I am going to cheat. We may get a ticket for doing this, I don't know. Come on. Turn. Spinny. Whoa. Get out of the way, truck. Stupid Scania. Scanias are pretty, but they're weak. No. Oh, jeez. I don't think we can get past that Scania. Can I maneuver around so I can get past him? Yeah, I know I'm getting close to you. Shut up. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted. We're definitely doing off-road stuff here. Okay, stop. We got traffic lined up both directions. Okay, stop. Yeah, just cleared that. Alright, I'm either going to clear him or I'm not, because we don't really have any choice. Yeah, I got it. I got it. Phew. Well, that's our excitement for today. Okay. Here's our turn. Okay, where were we supposed to park this thing? Somewhere off to the left there, I'm guessing. Hey, guard, where are we supposed to park this? Let's go to the left. I mean, this is where the docks are, so it makes sense we're supposed to park somewhere on the docks, right? Maybe there are docks on the back? No. No parking, no way around. GPS does show this as our place. So where are we supposed to take this? Hey, what's the name of this place? Trado. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is where we're going. Okay. Let's try the back. There it is. I do have docks in the back. Yes, I am most decidedly ready to end this. No, stop that. There we go. Whew. How'd you know it was around the back, Archie, besides the fact that you didn't see it in the front? Oh, hey, we made level 13. Hot dog. See, I've got high value cargo rank 6, which is the maximum. Long distance rank 2. The higher it ranks up, the longer you have to go to make any money on it. Oh, I couldn't make out on the GPS. I always have a hard time making out on the GPS where it actually is in the building. Distance 294, so we did get a good distance bonus on that. So yeah, the base that was only an 11,000 cargo. The rest of that was all our bonuses. And we leveled up. So we leveled up. We made some money. Let's see. What do you think? Should we go for ADR level 2, which means we can carry gases, or should we go for fragile level 3? I don't know which one would make us more money. Any suggestions, you two? No suggestions? Nothing? Alright. Let's go for ADR level 2. So we'll be able to carry flammable gases, non-flammable gases, and poisonous gas. Alright, so I want to show you the truck dealers and look at what options we have for our stuff. Yeah, I always wondered if the explosives could actually explode if we got in too much of an accident. So here's all the dealers we have opened. We have a DAF dealership that is up here in Scotland. We have an Iveco dealership. We have 3-man dealerships. Oh, we opened a man dealership in Carlisle. We have 2 Mercedes-Benz dealerships. I just opened one of them. Was that the one we opened up here? Renault. That's another one. The Renault trucks are a little odd. The one looks like it's really narrow. Scania, like I said, they're pretty trucks, but they seem to be underpowered. And there's our Volvo dealership in London. That's where we got our truck. And that's it. We're going to go to the Volvo dealer. Look, excuse me. We're going to talk like this. Hello, Mr. Trigan. Are you ready to go to the Volvo dealership? All right, that's quite enough. All right. So you can see this one right here. If we wanted to get this as our second truck, that's almost $102,000 just for the base. This right here is our truck. We're going to customize. I want to see what customization options are available now. So what upgrades? Oh, there's a new cab. This is the cab we've got. There's a new one available. Oh, cool. Can I look around the truck? There we go. I like that. That one's nicer than ours. wonder what it looks like inside. Let's take a look inside. Well, that doesn't really give us any more room inside. It looks the same inside. Interesting. We could go to dualies. I could have bought dualies on the back when I got the truck. But if you notice on maneuverability, this one has huge maneuverability. Because this is the one I could get, and you can see what it does to maneuverability. It's horrible. It cut the maneuverability in half. But this one here actually increases the maneuverability. 42 grand. Ugh. If we spent all the money we made today, I think it's actually more money than we made today. Yeah, because we didn't make our 40,000. You don't actually have to go to the dealer to do stuff. You don't actually have to drive there. Man, this actually, because this would improve our maneuverability, our uneven terrain, and our heavy cargo. We don't need it, though. I'm not going to spend the money on it. This one, they've increased the engines we've got. We can go all the way up to a 600 horsepower. Now, we've got the 500 right here. This is our engine. We could go all the way up to the 600. Wonder if we get trade-in on the engine we've already got if you're upgrading. Oh yeah, you can paint them. I'm just going across as we go. And then you got your transmission. I bought the 14 speed right here, so that's what we got. This 12 speed has a little bit better performance than normal cargo, but 14 speed. Then this is not the configuration we have, so these are not the stats we have. Interior, we've opened up some new interiors. So here's our interior. Oh. And we can get this one now. What's the difference? Oh, we get... What's that thing? Was there anything else? What's different? The seat is different. The seats are different color. They're sort of fancy colored. Same as the bunk. Well, it's dark. It's just got some dark colored stuff. It's not really a big change except for whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is. I want to know what that is. I have no clue. Okay, and then paint. Yeah, you see, here's the standard colors. You got blue, brown, white, black, aquamarine. Then you can do a custom color. You can have whatever color you want. Then there's custom metallic colors, which basically you choose from 3 different colors. And the color of your truck is based on those 3. Some of them are highlights, some of them are... So there we go. Which is sort of cool looking. I really like the metallic. Then you've got some custom paint jobs, which are even more expensive. And the arrows, the EU colors, gear. This one, I chose this one because this is our company logo. So there's actually a paint job with our company logo. It's so when Lance has an issue, you can't see where he tossed his cookies. You need some pearlescent. Well, I think that's what the metallic was, is sort of pearlescent. Little racing stripes there. That was not bad. That's the highest level one we've unlocked so far. So I'm going to change this to RCAB so you can see. There we go. So like there's ours. Then you got exterior customization. Can we get... Oh, yes, we can get a light. I really want the light for when we're hauling explosives. I really want that light for when we're hauling explosives. But you can also get light bars to go on the roof. Different kinds you can get. You can change your sunshade here. Oh, there's a new one we can get. Nice. I like to change that from the inside. You can get all these little grill protectors. That's a new one. Most of these weren't available when I bought the truck, because I just wasn't high enough level yet. And you can see you can mount stuff on these too. And you got these different skirts down at the bottom. Let's see, these, yeah. Oh, these are interesting. These have these kind of lights. Oh, that's nice. So you could put that out there and you can't really see it. Interesting. And then these up here, you've got more... Oh, we can get these kind of lights now too. You got horns, different air horns. You get lots of different kinds of air horns now, and different kinds of lights. Then you get different tires. Right now, we've got the best tires available, which have the best fuel economy and pretty much everything. They've got the best of everything. I customized the wheels a little bit. They didn't cost a huge amount. I wanted them to look better. And of course, as I said, I added these sidewalls. I don't remember if these were available at the time we got it, but I didn't like them. But I got those when they became available. And then if you go to the interior, see, I find it easier to change this from the inside, so you can actually see what it's going to look like when you're driving. And I like the standard one best. You got these here, which I have no idea. I've never had anything in here you can mount, so I don't know what these do. Mirrors, usually just 2 heights of mirrors. We don't have anything on those mirrors we can change. Looks like there's not a lot of options for these mirrors, period. This here, all this has is stupid stuff you can put on the dash. I don't see the point of it. You can... Well, this is the driver's name. Let's see, I still got Growler on there. Oh, we got a second type of steering wheel now. Nice. I guess that goes with the dark cabin. You can get the dark steering wheel. Nice. Very nice. Sort of wish I had the dark cabin. I wish the dash wasn't this awful color. And these just have knobs you can put on them, which I didn't particularly like, so I didn't get a knob. I don't want a knob on my steering wheel. But that's it. We can get the lights. There's a couple other things we could upgrade, but nothing truly spectacular. Yeah, we've got the dark interior on there. I would love to know what that thing is up on the side. Oh, and there are things I missed, like the door handles. You can swap them out for chrome door handles or whatever. The steps, there are different kinds of steps you can get. That's it. That's it. Let's see if we've got any new truck models available to us now. So we can get that one, which is just the FH16 with weird stuff on it. Another FH16, another FH16. And this is an upgraded version of ours. And that one we can't get. So really they just have the 2 models and different variations of it. That's it. See ya, Archie. Thanks for coming. But I think that is going to be it for today. We did not make our goal We're really just 10,000 short. If we could have gotten in one more job, which I probably could have if I really pushed it, but I did not want to. I just did not. Maybe all cherry red. Maybe the next truck will do all cherry red, though. I did not want to push it. I'm getting tired. I didn't want to drive another. So I will probably earn the money for our garage next time. Sorry you guys won't get to see the current garage, but you'll see the new garage in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you in our next video.